Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Do you ever have those weeks where it's like, it's hard to get anything done? We've had like the craziest week. We've had some like personal stuff going on and some like medical emergency stuff going on, and there hasn't been a ton of time for YouTube, which sometimes it just happens. Like sometimes life happens. I have decided today that I'm gonna give myself a break. I hope you guys give me a break, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, our house is starting out trashed. Okay, like there is stuff all over our countertop. We've got dirty dishes just chilling, you know, food all over. I have not swept or mopped in like an eternity. Like it's a shameful amount of time, but I've been so stressed about this and not even wanting to start my video because I feel overwhelmed by how messy our house is. And like I still have all of our fall decorations up, which is fine, you know, it's November, it's not that big of a deal, but I would love to get this place just looking good, you know what I mean? Like not all this stuff all over our dining room table. We'll get these laundry baskets cleared out, you know, stuff in the living room picked up so that I can have a nice start for you guys. And so I just decided, you know what, we're gonna get started. We're gonna clean up a little bit around here, and then when we have completed that, then I will pull all this stuff out and we can get our Christmas tree set up. And you know what? I think that that's all that I'm going to do for Christmas this week. I'm not gonna put the pressure of like doing an entire Christmas decorate with me video. We've had too much going on, and I told y'all that I live in the real world, in real life, where we just do things as we can, and I don't always have the time to do things as like a professional YouTuber. So I hope that y'all will stick around with me and we'll have some fun. We'll do some cleaning up. My girls are walking home from school now, and hopefully they should be coming through the door here pretty soon. I will recruit their help because they made part of this mess. And then they can help me decorate the tree too, because that's like one of our favorite things to do together. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey kid, hey babe.
See my head.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job, babe.
Oh, Mommy.
Yeah?
Did you remember putting up the Christmas tree?
Okay, I will. For some reason, I have just been feeling exhausted lately, but don't you know it, that the work of a mom is just never done. No matter how much we try to keep this house clean, the next day it's always dirty, but I have to remember that this is a job of perseverance, and it's my job to find every reason to take joy in what I do. Hebrews 12:1-2 says, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith. For the joy set before him, he endured for the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God." Sometimes I just have to remember that, like, the Lord persevered in times where it was not easy for him. Elizabeth Elliot states in her work, Discipline, the Glad Surrender, that there is no such thing as Christian work. That is, that there is no work in the world which is, in and of itself, Christian. Christian work is any kind of work, from cleaning a sewer to preaching a sermon, that is done by a Christian and offered to God. This means that nobody is excluded from serving God. It means that no work is, quote, beneath a Christian. It means that there is no job in the world that needs to be boring or useless. A Christian finds fulfillment not in a particular kind of work that he does, but in the way in which he does it. Work is a blessing. God has so arranged the world that work is necessary, and he gives us hands and strength to do it. The enjoyment of leisure would be nothing if we had only leisure. It is the joy of work well done that enables us to enjoy rest, just as it is the experiences of hunger and thirst that make food and drink such pleasures. So these are the things that I have to remind myself as I'm having a hard time, you guys. It's been a tough one lately. But I will say that working alongside my daughters also makes such a difference. They are such a joy in my life. I actually didn't tell them that I was going to do this, but just to let y'all know, I'm not against bribery when it comes to getting the kids to help me. Thank you so much for helping me. You want some too?
How many do we get?
You guys can have 3. Hey, baby. Are you cleaning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the whole life he's doing is sitting and watching us and stealing us, our kid.
Okay, I'm like a little bit nervous to show you our floors just because they're shameful. These are floors that only a mother could love, but they are so dirty right now. Y'all can see we always have stuff that gathers behind the trash can here and under Ivy's high chair. And so I'm super excited because Eureka sent us this new wet and dry chargeable vacuum that I'm gonna be trying out for the very first time today. So let's see if this sucker sucks. Okay, so we got this area pretty well cleaned out and ready for the Christmas tree, but as you guys can see, our floors are looking pretty yucky. So I'm gonna go ahead and take our Eureka and try to clean up this area because this is looking pretty gross. Right, Ivy?
Yeah.
So this cordless wet dry vacuum is called the Eureka New 400. It saves time and effort by vacuuming and washing at the same time. This floor washer is an effective way to clean wet and dry messes on multiple sealed hard floors, including hardwood, tile, laminate, vinyl, and marble. There's continuous freshwater cleaning with their dual tank system that keeps clean and dirty water separate. You're always cleaning with fresh water, so there's no more pushing around dirty water like with the traditional mop. It also has powerful and streak-free drying. Their powerful motor and up to 90% water recovery rate offer the best cleaning effect. This wet dry vacuum leaves your floors completely dry and streak-free in a matter of minutes. What I love that this is cordless and so easy to use and has superior battery life. The cordless and body weight reduction design with 30-minute durable battery gives you the freedom to clean wherever and whenever with ease. The self-traction system also facilitates effortless movement during the cleaning, and with the flexible brush head, advanced swivel steering, cleaning hard-to-reach areas is now a breeze. It's also self-cleaning with easy maintenance, so I never have to touch a dirty roller again. The hands-free self-cleaning function automatically flushes the inner tubing and brush rollers for fast and mess-free maintenance. This comes with a powerful sterilizing liquid that can eliminate odors and is suitable for pet families. A 2-year limited warranty and 12-month limited battery warranty gives buyers peace of mind. You guys can find the Eureka New 400 on Amazon and use my link below to get a discount. Okay, so I really like this. Honestly, it did a great job and it saved me half the time from vacuuming and mopping, and so I am really impressed and excited to continue using this in our house. Okay, so now that I have this place all cleaned up and looking good, I'm gonna go ahead and start bringing up our Christmas decorations and we'll set them here. I'm gonna get the tree set up tonight, but it's getting a little bit dark already. You guys know how early it's getting dark these days. And so I think that we're just gonna get the tree up, make it nice and sparkly, and then we'll put the decorations on tomorrow. Like I said, we're trying to be gentle to ourselves here. We're not trying to like do everything all in one night. We're trying to live our lives, right, Ivy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny.
Trying to live our lives.
Mom, show on.
What, are you gonna pick up this Christmas tree by yourself? Let's get this sucker upstairs.
Come down.
You wanna come down and help me?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get you taking those upstairs.
Man, this is heavy.
You hear Ivy, she's saying, Christmas, Christmas. Perfect.
Merry Christmas! Anybody want popcorn? It's free popcorn. Let's go popcorn.
All right, girls. Out of the way,
to get started with this humongous Christmas tree.
Woohoo! Ah! It fell on me. Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, now for the core.
There it is.
I want to stick it on.
Okay. You got it, Rue.
Yeah.
Got it? Is it in?
Yeah.
Woohoo! You did it! 1, 2, 3. Woo! There it is. Okay, you want to try to do the top? I don't know if you're tall enough. Here, let's get on this one. You think you can do it?
I don't know.
There you go. Nice, you got it. You did it. Good job.
Yeah, go, ready.
There we go. Okay, so before we put the star on top of the tree, I wanted to show you all this. I got this from it was actually from an antique store. It's not an antique. It's just from like Target. And I got it for $4. So you can see that it's not like real brass or anything, but the thing that I did like about it is that it has a plug-in to light it up. And the one that we've always had, I love so much, but you cannot light it up. And so we're gonna go ahead and try this one. Okay, you
Start
ready?
time.
Start time.
Ready? Yeah.
All right, let's see if it'll do it. There it goes.
Yay!
You like that?
It's exciting. Yay!
Okay, I forgot to show you guys one more thing. Okay, so I know that I found this picture right here. Gosh, I don't even know. It was probably like a year and a half ago, and I took y'all with me. I found it at an estate sale, and I thought it was really cool. Well, the longer that I sit with it, the more like kind of 70s it feels. And I've told you guys that I'm down with some mid-century, but I am trying to take this house to a little bit earlier, like more like early American. So I was traveling through one of these small towns in Nebraska recently, and I stopped into this like really kind of like crazy abandoned antique shop. Like literally it was abandoned. There was a guy working on it, and he said that nobody's even been in there in very long. And there I found this antique painting. And so it's actually 2 women at the tomb. So I don't know if this is supposed to be like a biblical scene or if it's just 2 women at a tomb. But anyway, I know that this is a little bit more Easter, not so much Christmas, but I think that I am going to switch out this painting with this one. I feel like the size of this one feels a little bit more appropriate with the wall, and the time period of this one feels a little bit more appropriate with the time period of our house. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that as well.
Each year we get to go to a certain store and pick out a ornament. The ones that we picked out this year, it's a puppy, a golden retriever. I got a little tiny fox, and Ruby got a husky.
I thought I might show you guys these pretty beads that I got from Walmart. I loved these, and I think that they weren't too expensive either. I believe that I had to get either 4 or 5 strands of these to cover our whole tree. And I still think that they look good. Last year I used them with these red beaded garlands, but this year I am really trying to pull back on red. I actually watched the footage of my tree in my home from last year, and I feel like red threw up all over my home. And you guys know me, I'm not a red fan, and so this year I just wasn't feeling it, so I decided to go against it. Same with the poinsettias that we had all over our tree. I've always loved these, but I think I'm just gonna not go with them this year. Okay, so in past years, we have used these like larger size bulbs. I've had these for like probably 13 years now. They're a little bit scuffed up and whatnot, but they kind of filled out the tree. But I noticed last year that our tree was feeling like very, very full. And so this year I'm deciding to not use these. I think I'm also not going to use our red beads, just because I am trying to pull back the red. I like red, but only in like small amounts, and it is easy for it to take over. So I think I'm gonna change that from last year and see how it looks. I feel like it might look a little bit more vintage or antique without these giant ones for sure. You gonna miss them? I also had these little sparkly plastic bulbs from Target last year to kind of fill out. But since I bought these, oh, I guess Rosie made a little table out of them. these new glass bulbs. I got these from Goodwill for $1.99. I'm gonna try to see if I can outfit the whole tree with just these pearlescent glass bulbs instead. You wanna help us with the tree?
Yeah. I remember these. Mommy, can we do these?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so last year I wound up taking an old linen shirt that I had that was a little bit ill-fitting, and I cut it into a bunch. Actually, I didn't cut it, I ripped it into a bunch of these little, I would say they're about 1-inch strips. I have some 2-inch ones, but they just still looked a little bit too bulky. And so what I like to do is just take these and then just do one tie around them and do this all over the tree. I feel like this gives it like a really like pretty vintage look. I also like to do it on the branches that hang out a little bit further. I really like this tree because it does have kind of like the spindly ones that go off. Okay, next we're gonna be putting on the dried oranges. I know that these always look best when they're new, but you know, you can also use them from last year and they still look okay. Okay, and these are some of my favorites. They're sweet little glass walnuts and pine cones that are both silver and gold. These were another thrift find that I was so excited about.
So, you know, I'm Kristen's daughter, and then I got my ears pierced with my cousins. I was thinking that me and Mom could actually make some gingerbread men. And we could like put frosting on them.
Okay, we'll put on these cinnamon applesauce ornaments that I made a few years ago, and then we'll go into all of the fun ornaments, which is just what I've like collected over our years together.
Hello.
All right, guys, I think we did it. We did it. We did it!
Yay, 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 yay.
What do you think, Rose?
Mom, I love it.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining me today as we decorated our Christmas tree. Like usual, it took an eternity, but we had so much fun doing it. This is like one of our favorite things to do together as a family every year. The girls had so much fun, and I really appreciate their help because this takes so long. This is step one in getting our whole house decorated, so pray for me, y'all. We'll get this ready for you, and then I will prepare a full Christmas house tour for y'all. So anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.